Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we are playing Progressive Capitals on the Dracula's Castle map. We are playing as a green player out of the first position. And lucky or unlucky for us, I'm not really sure. We're going to get sacked into here on this first turn. Almost certainly. Now, I think that'll be fine. We have ownership over the God Cap spot. And Red had a 5 here. I wasn't able to start the recording right on time. But the Red player had a 5 here. I had a 2. I capped there regardless. I think I got to try to get as many troops on cap here. So what we're going to do here, we're going to try to win this, which we do. And now I'm going to try to get this onto capital, which we also do, to try to decrease the Red player's chances of disrupting me here, so that I have as many troops on cap. So he'll start with 13 on 12. Probably tries to slow roll me. I think we'll be okay, though. Now, pink would actually be smart. Attack up here. Fortify these two together as a 5 next to me. And then he can potentially strike on the next turn if I don't somehow retake this. And Red's sitting here. But if Red just sacks into me right away, then we've got our decision made. He's actually going to place troops elsewhere. Completely elsewhere, nothing on cap. So I'm going to try to remove this external position here. Maybe orange attacks out. Maybe we even hold this bonus on a 2-point hold over here on the right-hand side with Red not adding any extra troops to capital. Does give me vision of his own material up here, which is kind of bizarre. But this cap spot, despite, like, I get Red wants to be in on the action as far as the 1-point hold bonus here. But that cap's horrible. I mean, like, again, I get you had 5 troops here. You don't want to lose the 5 troops. You don't want to let the other player have the 1-point hold. But I don't know. That's tough. We actually have a 1-point hold for this entire left-hand side, by the way, other than the top half of the Red bonus. So Feasting Hall and Crypt, if somebody's capped on, like, displays, lair steps, or storage, that's all a 1-point hold for these 2 bonuses. Orange is actually a full-on bot, so if I can get enough troops off trade-in, I can eventually take this. And white is quit. So we're playing a 5-player game. We are playing, or sorry, a 4-player game, which is a little bit bizarre. I don't know why these guys leave, but it is what it is. And Red has kind of declared war on me here. It is going to slow me down. Fortunately, both of my other opponents have just taken single territories to start this one off. And Orange Bot is actually kill guarding me over here inadvertently. So that is kind of nice. I definitely like that. But for those of you unfamiliar, this is Tier List Tuesday series on my channel where we play every single map in the game. Red actually holds this bonus right away. Red is holding this on a split guard over here. Managed to take that bonus. Credit to Red. It's a really impressive play. I don't know how I'm going to break that. They're probably going to try to take this now. That's a really well played by Red. I didn't like the cap. They're still not adding enough to this cap, but credit to him. Got to give credit where credit's due. Now, the one downside of this for Red is I could theoretically try to take this. You know, I don't want to roll an 8 on 5 up here. I don't think that's going to do me any good. I think I slow roll a couple dice onto his cap here. I don't know why black rolls that there. That's certainly odd. Why you'd hit the 2 there. Because, right, pink doesn't have a whole lot stacked here. So unless I get horrible dice, I'll at least have a means. And Red would have to travel through a lot to get over here. He'd still get quite a bit of troops if he's stacking anything. He might be even trying to bait me into rolling this. But still probably should. There we go. That was what I needed. I needed those 3 dice at the end there. That worked in my favor. That helped me out quite a bit. And whatever troop buffers I can get from these players over here would be good. Like, with black 3 here, and there's like a pink 4 or 5 over here. Even if red tries to get over here, as long as he doesn't have a huge stack, he might have enough troops pointed at this to come get it. But if he doesn't come get it right now, he's not going to be able to. That's kind of the general gist here. And I think he had to hit through pink there. Had 7 left. 7 was a good number. Pretty solid roll. Only lost 9, I believe, on 7. I obviously lost a little bit more than that before. But my one little curiosity piece here. I'm going to start this next turn with 10 troops. Pink is not pointed at me. I actually think maybe take a turn of safety here. I'm trying to think what the best play is, because I don't want to open up anybody's caps to me that I don't know where they are. I also don't want red to keep getting a bunch of extra troops up there. So I can't hit this yet, for example. I have to be a little bit careful. Somebody actually took... Red might have taken the orange cap. That's not great. That basically lets red recover. We're actually going to get 12. I could early trade. I'm gonna trade first anyway. So what I'm gonna do... We're going to do this. We've got to aggress him now. I gotta break red now. If I don't break red right then, and especially if he did just roll orange's cap, I think that's the right play. We'd still defended our cap. Traded early because we knew we were going to be one of the first trading in anyway. And that allows... yeah, and see, pink is on 5. Black was on 5. Although orange was last, so... Red probably tries to make a play to take the cap back. Very interesting. But anyway, this map, let me show you guys the bonuses. Black has actually quit, so red just took black's cap, I think. Weird. I don't know why white quit right away. Very bizarre game so far. Normally Dracula's Castle, I don't know. I don't know that it always goes like this. It is typically a snowball from whichever player gets this position. But there's also the potential for some pretty crazy plays on the other side of the board as well. Meaning, like, anytime there's a 1-point hold on the other side. 14 on 8. I don't know if that's 100%. I'm going to try it, though. Okay, do 6. So obviously pink can hit me here, but I think with pink with no bonus and no secondary capital. So I think black quit. I think red took the orange cap. And then black took it from red. No. Yeah, and then red retaliated and traded in and took it back. I think that's my understanding. Red's getting 12, so red's down in this bonus now. I believe. With potentially double capital. He's bouncing all over the place, but he keeps recovering, right? Because he's holding these bonuses. He keeps being able to recover his material. And I have no real way into here, so I got to be a little bit careful not to get overzealous. But I have taken a secondary bonus. The bonuses on this board, there are 3 plus 5, Secret Passage, Dracula's Lair, and Crypt. Do I go full send through this and in? I don't think pink won't be able to hit my 19 cap. So I think we go try to find where red is. He's in here somehow. I'm going to ignore that for now. Oh, well played. Pink is there. So pink has an extended card block on red. Just get back to capital then. This is my only presence over here. I need to keep this over here as long as I can. I need the red at this point. I need to get rid of red on the right hand side, and I need to. Oh my gosh, Igor Smetana! Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Perfect timing, right while I'm recording this one. Yeah, we got to get red out of here. He probably even tries to backdoor break me. Maybe. We need to remove this. But if he comes up here, we have perfect pathing to get rid of that. I actually might even come off my cap to take that out. But letting red have any sort of external material here is not in my best interest. How much did he lose there? Down to 6 at the end? So, yeah, we do not want red to have any external material here. I have another trade-in. I don't want to go for black right now. Pink could have a set here. A little risky if pink has a trade, but I still think I need to make that play. Because I gave pink pathing into me on this turn now. I needed to remove red's external. I need to force him to take this material back here behind pink's cap. Maybe red's still behind the orange 6 here. And also, I think this should end up being the black kill. But yeah, we need to force red into pink's cap. I don't get anything out of this unless I do that. And if he takes me out of here, which is what I expected, right? He can get this bonus, but then you're stuck into pink. So he hits the massive amount of orange material there, which wastes his troops. And maybe the cap is on this spot. Entry hall is a pretty solid cap for holding this area. That 1 point's everything but the bonus that he's in there. I'm gonna roll the dice here. Pun intended. Or do I give it another turn? No, we're going to roll the dice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I was wondering just purely if there was any sort of armory or library. What are these cards? That's library. Midnight View. Armory. Some pocket troops wouldn't be a bad idea. Although, some troops that he wouldn't expect to be over there is probably better, so we'll do that. Now, I don't have pathing into pink's capital. However, I'm back on 5 cards. So that was just basically a free trade-in that we received. It does give my opponents better trade-ins, and that only being the 10 trade obviously isn't spectacular, but our bonuses, I mentioned the +5s. I did not mention the other bonuses. Those are a +6 in War Rooms, +6 in Feasting Hall, and a +8 in Forbidden Floor in the middle, and then +7 on Midnight Sanctum. This map is very interesting. The 1 point holdover here generally becomes the most important piece of the map, at least in the early game. It is guaranteed troops, so I find that to be very, very potent. I could just eliminate white here, but again, this is an extra piece of pathing that I'd rather keep, especially with this player botted out. I don't get the impression pink is giving red any extra troops, so we do have that going for us. So we got a trade here. Swords Path, Midnight View. Let's see what we got. Swords Path probably is more annoying for pink, so and he might hit it, so I'm not going to take that risk right now. We got a nice juicy cap here. Very, very large capital, which is quite nice. And I'm going to leave the 3s in the, or I'm going to get this out of pink's way. I'll get that out of, I'm trying to be trustworthy with pink. He's only getting 5 a turn. Obviously, I'm getting a significantly greater amount at currently 21. And that's kind of the nature of this map, right? The reason why red was, I think, foolish to cap behind me, and again, did have a sound play to try to keep the cap strong enough and hold a separate position that was safe enough. See, this is why I think pink is just slotted for second place here. Red has taken the +6. I wonder if he sacks into pink's cap right away. Nope, he's just going to keep stacking back there, but he's eventually going to get annoying, I think. I need to make sure that nobody's hiding behind orange in here, I think. So, let me have another trade-in. Wow. My card luck has been crazy here. Yeah, I need to make sure nothing's behind orange on this spot, so let's bring this back to capital. I mean, my cap is massive, right? I think it would take a monumental effort from pink at this point. I don't want to burn more cards than I need to either. But if red is, for some reason, hiding behind this 10, like didn't want to hit it earlier, wanted to progress his side, I need to be able to deal with that. And I'm not going to be able to deal with that unless... Red actually missed a card in the last turn. Oh, he slams this capital. All right, unfortunately for pink, this is going to get red second place. So I was worried that that was going to happen. I mean, this game is shaping up to be one of the fastest Tier List Tuesday games just simply because of the nature of this map. Again, 51 territories, 7 continents I mentioned. There are 4 blizzards, knocks us down to 47, sets us at 8 troops above, 8 territories rather, above the, classic map. It's incredibly snowball driven, incredibly unbalanced. Just is kind of the nature of the map. Now, again, pink could be behind orange here. And then he'll trade in and he'll emerge. But I'll just eliminate him afterwards. But that is not a concern. That does trade me. I'm going to double check that red is not behind orange here. Oh, red quit. So I just need to eliminate orange then. Is he back here? Oh no, it's the original white cap. All right, let's go take some vision on where the other capital is. Do a little justice here. I might just... Oh, I can't world them, right? So... Oh, it's right. There's 2 of them here. Oh, cap run. Why not? We want to eliminate orange. What a silly game, man. That 1 point hold spot is... It's the most unbalanced honeypot in the game, I think. Naturally occurring 1 point hold bonus. It is a +5 for 2 territories. It's an absolutely insane bonus. And I understand that it being the actual layer bonus, the map isn't intended to be balanced. That's the most important thing about this map, is it's not intended to be balanced because of how strong the layer is, and just generally, like, that's Dracula's place to be. It's where he's at his most powerful. I do like the map, but I don't think it's good. I think that's a very distinct separation. And honestly, despite red's bad cap choice, him going for that bonus top left and then also sacking into pink's cap to make the pink elimination appealing to me. Like, notice how red quit the moment pink was out of the game. He knew he wasn't going to win. He plays for second place. If you know you're not going to win and you play for second place, I respect the play at least a little bit. Pink, a master intermediate on these 2 players. Black obviously quit after he lost his cap to red. And then the white player did not even play the game. Now, I do think the orange bot capped right next to black, which is a little bit unfortunate for black. Just tough cards here with the neutral bots. But let's take a look at the map on our... well, first, the map image. It's a little bit smaller than some of the other ones we've played recently, but 51 territories, 47 with blizzards is not bad. Obviously, the layer bonus, incredibly, incredibly strong, but also this bonus over here on a 2 point hold. I feel like a lot of times the blizzards will spawn to give some sort of 1 point hold on the left-hand side. I think the map can be fun, but the map, guys, it's so incredibly unbalanced, and as such, needs to be treated that way. And so let me find it here. So here it is. And I got to be real. I mean, I think it's fun, but it's not good. And I think it is slightly better than LA. I don't want to put it quite in F tier. You got card block opportunities on this map, but it's right in there with the maps that have like one or two reasonably holdable bonuses that are just so much stronger than the other completely unreasonably hold bonuses that it's not good. It's basically like LA, but all of the bonuses are at least somewhat balanced, whereas LA has like that random plus 11 in the middle that is ridiculous. So, yeah, that's where we're going to place Dracula's Castle. Down in the E tier, not a very good map, but a fun map. I think Alcatraz is down there as well. A lot of the E maps are bad maps that are fun, and I think that is a pretty good way of summing it up. Next week, we'll be looking at Jules Verne's Mysterious Island, this one right here. Stay tuned until then. We've got 2 more maps in the Fantasy Map Pack 2. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.